He's a breather. Harden. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
DeMarcus Cousins, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Harden. Now that's a contest. LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Kyle Kuzma steps out and hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Anthony Davis, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
Harden. Textbook defense. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Harden. Tucker. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
To number 14, Danny Green. That's his first personal foul.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Turns and slams it down. Corner three at the hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one.
The Lakers got themselves a win here. The Rockets. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
The opening tip-off is won by the Houston Rockets. Knocked loose. Capella. Baseline drive. Danny Green. Huge block. They've got it in the open floor. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kyle Kuzma trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. It's in the hands of Harden. 4-3. His first effort off the mark to Davis. Easy path to the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Harden into the front court. 5-point game. Fires the three, and James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Harden with it up top. Down two. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Davis there to grab the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. Davis, deep left corner to Cousins. Davis to Danny Green for three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Harden. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Not getting the bounce. To Cousins. Here's LeBron for 2. Tucker with the rebound. To Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Won't go down. Tucker to Harden. With the flush, taking on all comers. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
James. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. The follow won't go either. To Harden. Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Westbrook across the timeline. Down by 1. Tucker to Westbrook. Harden. Not that time. He misses. LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Anthony Davis missed his first. That one goes. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Harden to Westbrook. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. The follow won't go either. Tucker to Harden. Here's a chance from long range with James Harden. Muscle memory. Gets it to go.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Buy 1 or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in.
It's James controlling the offense. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Harden in possession. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. That's toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
From the painted area, won't go down.
I know he was absolutely shocked he was so open. I know we were shocked he was open. You got to make those.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. LeBron, guarded by the former Dookie. P.J. Tucker, able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Cleans it up to Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jared Dudley. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That'll do it for the first quarter with the run. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Beyond the arc for 3, and that's rebounded by the Lakers. To Danny Green. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's Rockets ball. Harden. Probing the defense. To P.J. Tucker from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
LeBron James. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Harden. And Green able to clear the rebound. James into the front court. Leads, stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Harden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. LeBron James rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Cruises inside for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Harden in possession. Down 5. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. New blood coming in for both sides.
For Los Angeles.
To Harden. Fires the 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Harden to Westbrook. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Harden. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
And count the basket inside.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Gordon with it. Down 6. To Westbrook. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Westbrook into the front court. Down 8. Goes reverse to lay it in.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Knocked loose. Stays in bounds. Really good hustle. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
LeBron picked up by Westbrook. Goes to the left side. The drive right to the basket to Kyle Kuzma. Yes, And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw try, off the mark. Westbrook with it. Now down 6. Passed it off. Big finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Nice pass to get things going.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
It's Westbrook. And the Lakers clear. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
The assist from number 10, Eric Gordon.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. First half in the books. The Lakers have the lead.
The Lakers worked hard for their halftime lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love. All right, back to the
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Across the timeline comes James. Up by 6. Kenneth Faried snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hey, switch, I got him.
To Rivers. 4-3. Dudley there for the rebound. JaVale McGee. Nice pass to set things up. It's James. And the rebound by Tucker. To Rivers. Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Oops. He missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. The feed stolen away. To P.J. Tucker. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Green with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the 3-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Rivers to bring it into the front court. The deficit is 6. JaVale McGee pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Shot by Dudley misses.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Lays it up and in.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Oh, big finish at the rim.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open 3-point shooters.
Austin Rivers to Gerald Green. LeBron James tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Count the basket inside.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Gerald Green slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Deep 2 there, won't go. To P.J. Tucker. LeBron James with a piece. With the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Visit the website for your chance to win.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Count it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Houston with the basketball. Westbrook to Harden. Layup goes down. Well done.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
LeBron picked up by Westbrook and stuffs it home.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face. He drills it.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Tyson Chandler. Danny Green. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
James to Kyle Kuzma. James guarded by Russell Westbrook. To Kyle Kuzma. Down to 5 on the 24. Going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Stuffs it down with authority. Shot for James Harden. Gets a look. Can't hit. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. Now it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. 3 quarters complete. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the 3rd quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
Kenneth Faried with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Danny Green to James. And Jay, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Russell Westbrook sends it away. Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Westbrook to Capella. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Unable to connect on the free throw. LeBron into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Davis to James. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
LBJ has it. Rockets have it. To Capella. Whoa! What a finish!
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
And draws the foul.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Danny Green. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Russell Westbrook with the slam.
We call that Beastbrook. But why are you so angry all the time, man?
Jay, he's just taking out his anger on the rim.
I feel that way every time I broadcast with you.
The pass taken away to Danny Green. Terrific vision. It's Kuzma with the 2.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
LeBron into the front court. Lead is 12. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Substitution being made in this one.
For the Houston
Westbrook. And the rebound pulled down by Davis. To James. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
Eric Gordon, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Kuzma.
Houston Rockets are at the limit.
James. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Houston Rockets are in the penalty.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Westbrook. Off the iron. No good. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. Chance for LeBron James. Not that time. Shot by Shumpert, off the mark.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Westbrook. Bizarre shot right there. Shot's no good. To Davis. Shot from in close, no good. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
For three, that is no good. Very curious shot selection right there. Shot no good by Tucker. Anthony Davis swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Westbrook. Not sure what that was all about. It's no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by Russell Westbrook. James. Unconventional to say the least. It's no good. Capella. Crazy shot that time. No good. That one out of bounds off a rocket. James. Wild shot there. Predictably misses. Westbrook. Bizarre shot right there. Shot's no good. To Danny Green. Cousins? I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that three turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
Oh, 5-second violation. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. And our entire crew. to EASports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.